This kind of sucks a little bit. Like, I don't mind Jeff Forbes too much. I mean, he seems like he's got mom and daddy money, um, which is why he has the time and the ability to trade like he does and do all the shit that he does. But he starts his video out shouting out Gabe and that video he made saying that you all fucked AMC up. And then sitting here saying, "Oh, shout out to him. He said some really good stuff. Like, you guys should have been learning. You should have been learning this whole time and making money elsewhere." All of the Kansas Five, all of them flipped the fuck out when Lou first came out and talked about putting money in some other fucking stock. The moment Lou came out, all of them, the whole Kansas Five. Why would you, everything needs to go into AMC. You should be 100% focused on AMC. Every fucking dime you have should go into AMC. Every single one of them motherfuckers said that. All of them. Every goddamn one of them. And then now, all of a sudden, here we are later. Oh, you guys fucked us. Oh, you guys weren't smart. You didn't take any time to learn anything. Blah, blah, blah. Agreed. I understand that. From my point of view, I've been saying that. I've been saying that for months. You guys are dumb if you've just been sitting here listening to them tell you that you don't need to worry about learning shit. They teach you enough with the bullshit they talk about, and all you need to know is you need to buy and hold AMC. That's it. How could you even dare consider looking elsewhere in the market to make money? I don't care that this thing's dropping and dropping and dropping and it's red every fucking day. You need to hold it still so that when it bottoms out and flattens out and bases, I know exactly where it's at for me to get back in to ride the next trend up. That's fucking what they've gonna do. It just bugs me. But at least Jeff saw exactly what the fuck I saw and exactly what I've been saying. Um, And I mean, his personal view is that he believes the market makers are allowing the stock to run up towards 40 to get everyone to buy those 40 contracts and then rip your money out from under you. Well, we already know that. I've been saying that for months, that they've been trying to use the options chain to steal your money. I was saying that long before any of these fuckheads finally came out and said, hey, options aren't a good idea, guys. I don't buy them anymore. Because I'm literally was telling everyone, dude, all you're doing is giving Citadel and other people money. You're just literally giving them premium. They've already shown you they can push this stock wherever the fuck they want to by whatever means necessary. And you're loading up on all these way out of the money calls, way too far out of the money. And it ain't shit for them to fucking push this thing. It's not shit for them to do that and keep it down. But still, no one's focusing on the fact that if you time this right, again, that's why I believe the best strategy, for me at least, is to buy a contract or two at the end of the day. Um, if you want to buy one call and one put, just to play both sides, and then whichever one looks like it's running, get rid of the other one. That's a way you could do it too. Take a small loss on whichever one the other way, because it's got to go one way or the other. It's got to go up or it's got to go down one way or the other. That's a way to play this now that options are a viable means of making money in this fucking stock. But, he at least said the same thing I said. This was not a normal Friday. There was nothing normal about this. This was very strange considering it's in, end of the month options line. Knowing where we needed to be, and it just did, like, it was so abnormal, all of it. I made that clear. This just isn't normal. This isn't right. There's volume missing. This is just very, very strange. Uh, so I give him that. He did say that shit. Um, but I mean, it's it's not the market makers that are shorting the stock and shit. That's not who's doing that. Unless there's some new way they can do that, and I'm not aware of it. So it's not the market makers enticing you by pumping the stock up to head towards 40 to make people buy a bunch of $40 contracts. But if I was a company that had a market maker, that'd probably be a strategy that I'd use because I have been for months. They've been doing that for a long time. That was how they still got people to continue buying and holding options, like weekly expiration options. And that's what they would do for the weekly expiration. I would 100% agree with his sentiment there. Um, if all of the open interest this week were Friday, if the options contracts expiring were for $40 this Friday, that they used that Monday and Tuesday to make people go, oh God, it's going to 40. Oh man, I'm about to make big bucks. It's only Monday or it's only Tuesday. I'm fucking getting me some weekly expirations for 40. But people were smart and bought 40 next week. So depending on where they got those at, when they're holding them, I mean, they at least have an opportunity to buy some puts to hedge for any loss and get rid of those if it doesn't look like it's going up, or if they got them, in the $35, $36 range or something, and this thing heads up, they, try to fucking do what he thinks and push it back towards 40 to make people buy more 40s or whatever the case may be. You have an opportunity to get out of those contracts. Like, that's the thing about those. They're not solidified in stone. Um, yeah, you might give them money, but it doesn't mean that you're necessarily you have to lose all of yours if you know how to hedge your position and play for the downside if need be. But it was a little refreshing to at least see someone say that this at least wasn't a normal day. It was not a normal day. There was nothing normal about this Friday. It was very, very strange. But I've already gone over that. Um, But again, I did not like that he loved Review Dork's video telling you all it's your fucking fault and you should have been learning something. Because he's actually one of the guys who wasn't, he's not a Kansas 5 dude. And he seems more like his assessment of things is a lot more along the lines of mine. I'm not just in this. Yes, this is a potential to make a lot of money, so it's definitely a great play to be aware of and pay attention to. But he looks all around the market, and he's a day trader who is constantly involved in looking at the market throughout the day. I'm pretty sure that's what he does to make money. Um, the other guys or whatever, because there was a time in my life where I was like, yes, I like Gabe. Gabe's cool. Yes, I like TMI. He's cool. Yes, I like Trey and Coors and all them. The Kansas 5 is awesome. They're cool. We're all one big happy family. Ha na na. And then I realized, well, families actually suck for the most part. They fuck you over. I know that firsthand. So, too good to be true. And I think he's not so caught up in the ape community. You don't see like all that in his videos and shit. And he's very adamant about other plays and paying attention elsewhere in the market and always has been. More professional trader here, like does it professionally. So I don't think he really knows or pays attention to everything as a whole. Like, he's probably not on like TMI or STV's list or anything like that. So he don't know any better. And that probably sounds good to him. Gabe coming out and being like, you guys need to learn shit because I feel the same way. The only problem I have is Gabe had an issue with people trying to learn shit or trying to make money elsewhere just a couple weeks ago. Not that long ago. He was livid about that. Livid that you all would even consider that. And now he's pushing it on you. And now the day trade shit's coming out now. Like I said, if they're going to push the day trade narrative, that's exactly how you need to treat this. Like, that's where my fucking mind is anyway. That's where it's been. That's what I've noticed in the past weeks anyway. The only way to make money in this was to day trade it. And thank God the options contracts have come back around and come back to life a little bit because unless you're rich, you're not going to make money day trading the actual stock. You're just not. So you need options contracts to day trade and make some little chunks of money. You just got to come up with your own plan, make it happen. It was refreshing. I mean, I wish his video didn't start out the way it did. I'm not playing it, whatever, because maybe he didn't watch the whole video. I don't fucking know. But um, it was just still nice to say, even though we had a green day, he's not all about that. He's not like, hey, fucking green day, apes, let's go out today to do. This was a very strange Friday. Very abnormal. And I'm just glad someone else noticed it. So, 'cause I know he looks at this shit every day. Yeah, probably not as, doesn't scrutinize it like I do, because he don't give a fuck, really. He's, like I said, I think he's probably got mommy daddy money. He could go broke tomorrow and be like, Dad, I lost everything, and fucking help him out, I'm sure. He just looks like an only child that fucking. Never, I'm gonna leave it alone. The review doors got me on edge. Like I just want to bash everybody. I wanna just fuck. I wanna fight all these motherfuckers, all of them. I don't care who it is. You fucking get it. You say the wrong thing today, or if you got your hair wear wrong, I don't care what it is. I just, ooh, I need a good night's sleep. That's what I need. I know that. It's crazy. But I just wanted to go over that. I was happy someone else at least noticed and voiced that this was an abnormal motherfucking Friday for everything involved. So, all right. I would love for everyone to just go to Gabe's comment section and just leave a big fuck you. That would just be awesome. Just be like, fuck you, you abnormal shaped fuck. Yeah, that'd be great. I can dream.